Okay, so first off, first snapback that actually fits my head. Street 2 Track. Check out their clothing line, stickers, and all the good merchandises at their website. I'll put the link in the description below. Street 2 Track. Appreciate you guys having a hat that actually fit me. But kind of want to show you guys this real quick. My fucking cat was originally sleeping right here, and since this is now exposed to the sun, he moved over here. And I don't know if you can see where the rip is at. Where is it at? He ripped this one. And then this morning I saw him sleeping over there, like he's digging these holes so he can be inside here. You know what I'm saying? My cat sleeps inside and outside, mostly outside, because when I'm working out here at night, he doesn't show up in time, so I close the door. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like the homeless shelter. When they're full, they close the door on your ass. But this morning I woke up and I went to the welding supply store and got me some tungstens for welding aluminum, because last night when I shut the garage, I was trying to weld some pieces, but my tungsten is less than an inch. So I got two new ones right here. Got some new filler rods to try out. Also went to Jazzin and got me some strawberry fusion. Now the other thing last night was this fucking wastegate, which I already knew was gonna touch the hood, so it doesn't close because the wastegate's being too high. So before I closed the garage last night as well, I threw the bumper on because I didn't want it to be in the garage. You can see the intercooler behind the grill. Grill is uncut, so that's definitely a plus. It's not bolted up, so it's looks like it's gapped. That turned out great. So bumper's coming back off. Hopefully I can try to tack up some pipings to make this connection down here. Also going to remove the ZC hood. And if you guys knew, before I bought a carbon fiber Vis Racing carbon fiber SIR style hood, which is for USDM, that has the hump just like the JDM, and that one hopefully should clear. And I talked to a buddy yesterday. He's interested in buying this hood, but I'm interested in his Mugen Pro body kit. Not his, but his team member. If he can work out a deal with his team member, I'm gonna shoot him this hood with cash for the kit, and hopefully I can install the J front on here with the matching red instead of carbon fiber. Not sure if I mentioned it before in the last clip. I dug through my box and found this elbow 2-bolt 38mm flange to flange for the wastegate. Now it's nicely offsetted. You can see it's not, you know, 90 centered straight. So hopefully with this one bolted in place, it should angle the wastegate down right here. And then I would have to get the dump tube. Where you at, you dumbass tube? I gotta get this guy and use that 2-bolt and cut it off and make it go straight down, because now the wastegate is going to be pointing downward and I needed to shoot straight down to the floor. Elbow is on. I had thought that the flange was going to sit the other way, where it's going to point straight down like so, but it mounts this way, and I had the banjo hitting the timing cover, so I had to take the banjo off and move it to the top. I'm going to recheck the diagram and make sure that if I'm running off the gate that I can just plug it to the top, or is it on the side? I'm not sure, but this shit sits this way, right, like so. This is not threaded, so you need a bolt to go in with a nut. So this dingling, what I have to do with this, this may be a little tougher. So given that this thing is sitting in this position, I'd have to angle this 90 down. The problem with aiming it down like this is, if I'm not extending this pipe, or depending on how much room I have, this 90, if I turned it downward with the flange like this, it's gonna block this, you know, port for the bolt. So I am running across some really stupid problems here. One, do not ever use this cast manifold. you really want your wastegate to be in the center of all 4 runners and not on one away from all the other ones. It causes boost problems as far as wastegate placement. JDM Sport. So my issue is, if I put the gate on without this elbow, it touches my hood. But if I swap my hood, the whole thing works out. Wastegate doesn't need the elbow to cause more of a wastegate boost problem. I am able to use this stupid 90 to go straight down as far as dump. If I want to keep this hood on here, I have to use this elbow. And now using this elbow with it bolted in place, you can see it points the wastegate up. Now that's not a problem if it's going up the hood, but that's not the case. And obviously I can't flip it around, because then the dump will be right into the head of the motor. And right now, if I want to do it this way, I would have to cut here and clock it to aim the flange downward, which I don't want to do. So I might just get rid of the elbow and swap my hood. So I said fuck it, I'm gonna go ahead and cut the end inlets and outlets on this end tank. I am going to be welding these elbows to make it a backdoor without cutting my frame. How I mentioned it earlier, right here. Instead, these are going to go right in between on both sides, and hopefully I don't burn through this aluminum, causing more holes than I need. But I'm going to line the back up like so and tap this front to close the gap and weld that shut. Dirty ass table. So this is a few days now since the last clip before this one. I don't know what it is. Some days I'll weld, you know, I'll lay dimes like that. Show you some more example here. Like sometimes I'm able to lay dimes. I got more up here. Dimes, right? Dimes, and then other days I be doing stupid shit like this. You know what I'm saying? Dipping the tungsten. I'm still trying to learn my comfort, my distance between, you know what I mean, like the tip of the tungsten, the arc, and all that. So I got my intercooler finally fucking welded up. Looks like herpy bird shit, but some areas it looks really good, some area it looks like poop. But I had issues with like contamination and stuff, but being as old as and dirty these material is, it was expected. But went through half a tungsten trying to learn it. So now I'm going to mount the charge pipe, mount that elbow to the compressor housing, get all these in place, bolted up, and then start doing my downpipe. Neighbor down the street gave me a 3-inch intake from his Honda Accord. Industry California Products Integra. Oh, it's Integra GSR. Never mind. But it was on his Honda Accord. I don't know why, but yeah. So I got the intercooler remounted back up. 2 tabs on the bottom are back into place. The center one right here in the top. Got the T-bolt clamp already in place for this cup, because that's literally right at the radiator. So I pre-clamped that. This side is in. 90-degree cup with 2 T-bolt. Charge pipe is in place, nice and firm. Probably just gonna leave that pointed that direction so I don't fuck with the gasket, but looks retarded pointed the other way. Function over form. So I took off the dump tube for the time being. I got the flange for the downpipe bolted up. I'm about to put the charge pipe for the intercooler to the compressor housing, so that way when I make the downpipe, I know that it's going to be built to clear rather than guesstimate it. So intercooler piping to compressor housing, downpipe, then dump tube to point down and clear all the shenanigans going to be going on down there. And I'm going to throw the bumper back on just so I can get it out of the way. When all the turbo kit stuff comes back out, the intercooler is going to be in place, so I don't have to worry about taking out the bumper later when I do actually turbo the car. And yeah. So went under the car with some of the pipes that I had. I don't have enough pipes or bends to get this to go where I want it to go. But lucky for me, this blow-off valve, turbo excess blow-off valve, is on a steel pipe, and it's got about 245s on here that I can use, cut and TIG. This outlet, it matches the cat, except this is a 2.5, and that's stock, so it's like oversized. So I might have to find another flange, 2-bolt flange. Probably have to go to the junkyard and cut off a 2-bolt and then use it on the end of whichever pipe I'm going to be using to mate to the cat. But I'm going to go ahead and cut this up and see what bends I can use to get it off the downpipe to curve under the pan straight to the cat. I guess just making some burger while I'm working on the car because I'm hungry. Because I'm fat, double patty, tomatoes. I guess you can say it's a fake Big Mac with the In-N-Out spread, but I'm gonna let that go ahead and slow cook because I don't want to feel any more charcoal. I'm gonna eat that, mock my downpipe. Unfortunately, I didn't get to measure out the downpipe and stuff. I just really spent too much time eating my fucking juicy burger that somebody else hit me up on my gram about his turbo EF not starting. So what I'm about to go do right now is I'm cleaning up, putting everything in the garage, and then I'm gonna head to his house and help him diagnose his car. Now the reason why I'm doing this is because I can save this for like tomorrow. Say if I don't have anything planned, I can fuck with this. Today I can go fuck with his car, and the reason why I'm going to fuck with his car, is because it's an EF sedan, it's B series, and it's turboed. So I want to go help him get that up and going. And then if I have time when I come back, I'll work on the CRX. If it's too dark, tomorrow. So I'm out here at the east of San Jose. So here you can see there are 2 EF sedans, and I'm like, my pants are wet because I'm an EF sedan guy. And he has 2 here, one with an LS barred, one with an LS VTEC turbo. And this is the car that I came to work on. My buddy Kellybuilt fabricated all the cold side and hot side. No, actually just the cold side. That's the original one that was there. But Kellybuilt did all of these, and I knew I had to come here and fuck with his car. So he had an injector or fuel issue, whatever. I went ahead and checked a lot of his wiring. And he's running the CJS tuck harness, one of the older ones where you gotta wire in the where you gotta wire the loose wires into the firewall harness. But this guy was smart. He took apart an OBD1, like a bootleg as OBD0, OBD1 jumper, took the plugs off of it and made it into a plug and play harness. So I traced all his wires and wiring where he placed them here in the plug, and a few of them were wrong, one of it being the fuel pump and the other one being the ECU 12 volt. But got everything squared away according to the CJS instructions, and the car fired right over. So mission accomplished. And I don't know, maybe I'll get a 4-door again.
That's badass, man.
So another new day. So in the last clip, I went out to help a guy with his car. After I finished his car up and running, I was just chilling there, chopping it up with him. Got to know him. He got to know me a little bit. So that's definitely nice, because not often that happens. But today, I am for sure, today, no further days, I am going to finish this downpipe, this dump tube, and get all that sorted and situated. And then I'm going to pull the turbo kit back out, throw my busy header back on, and then got my welding jacket on. It is fucking hot. Anyways, so I am reusing the old downpipe, shortened down a lot, and you can see it right here. It's kind of dark, but it goes up. It's all mandrel. Comes up right there, and I need a 90 from the pipe to the flange, and I don't have a 90, but I think 45 and a few 10-degree pie cuts, and I have something close to a 90-degree. I might just tack it all up right now, cut this to length after I measure it, and mock it. So here I got the downpipe all TIG welded up. I still got to patch up that hole right there, but I mean, I can always do that when it's off the car. So I'm gonna go ahead and mock this out one more time, and if this looks good, which I am certain that it is, then I'm gonna have to remove everything off the car now that the charge pipe and downpipe is all set and done. So yeah, pull everything out, put the busy motor back on, and put the car back on the floor. Alright, so totally forgot the dump tube, but got it all tacked up and routed straight down, and clears the radius rod. There's enough room between the downpipe and the dump tube to do the dash 10 on the pan for the return line. Let me give you a better look here. Downpipe is mounted. Got my iPhone next to the GoPro for the light you guys are seeing. So you can see down here, downpipe goes pretty snug to the oil pan. Kind of aimed the back portion of the downpipe downward a little bit, but it's literally snugged on the oil pan. So either I can pull the cat down to line up the flange, or do like a little angle upward to fit the cat flange. But for the most part, the turbo kit is fully fabbed and installed. So now what I'm going to do is take everything apart, put my BZ motor header back on right here. The dump tube, when everything is all cleaned up and the garage is closed, I'm gonna finish welding the dump tube. There's two sections I gotta weld at the flange and a 2-piece at the bottom. So yeah, this video here has been a 5-day process with the whole, running around and helping other people, side work and stuff like that. But this video is just mocking up the turbo kit, getting all the fabrication done. So when I get the clutch and my injectors back from my buddy, and I have everything to turbo the car, I'm gonna reinstall everything and go straight to the dyno. I already spoke to my tuner, hoping to make 100 horsepower. We joked about it. It's pretty hilarious, I guess you could say. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy this little, I hope it's not a long video, because 5 days of footages. So yeah, if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. See you in the next video.